gang, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I have Master Chief himself. This is going to be awesome. First time I've ever bought a Jazwares action figure. I think they did some Fortnite or Overwatch. I don't know, correct me in the comments. I forget. I haven't bought anything Jazwares, but they're kind of blowing me away with this new Halo line, and they were going hard to the hole, if you will, with 7-inch figures, and then they have the 4-inch figures and vehicles. Is going crazy, and probably one of the best looking Halo figures since McFarlane, which I still love and I still find on eBay. Of course, they're expensive now, but that's neither here nor there. So Master Chief with accessories. You can already see in the window what he comes with. A ton of hands, your basic rifle and the Magnum, just slightly different than I recall. I don't know if that's exclusive to Master Chief. And this has the game add-on, and I gotta say I'm quite excited about this. Box is kind of boring, just UNSC logo, and just basically 4 in the set. So good luck out there if you guys are searching. Had a little bit of a hard time finding any of these guys. They sell out quick. So comes with assault rifle, MK50 sidekick, and additional hands. All right, let's crack it open. All right, here's Master Chief 117 himself outside the package. Gotta say, pretty heavy. I was pleasantly surprised. The package felt heavy, but I thought it was all the packaging, the box and whatnot. That's actually light. He is pretty hefty. And as far as I can tell, the finish looks great. It does have a slight PVC cheap plastic feel, but everything else feels sturdy. It's hard to describe. You'll have to crack it open if you find one. I do like some of the paint applications. Let's get a light here. Get some nice scrapes off the Mjolnir armor. It translates really well. Some of the edges are distressed. I might try my hand at adding more. One thing, I did preload his Magnum. The handle's a little bit big, so it was a little tough to put it in the pistol grip. What else did I notice right away too? The rifle is a little flimsy, as you can see. There's a little wave to it. It's rubber. This one's a little bit tougher plastic. And this peg, you can still see some nice weathering effects. That's cool. They kind of borrowed a little bit from McFarlane, where it's just a peg hole and a hole where you just put it in like that. I mean, it works, but it does fall out quite easily, and I wish the rifle was a tiny bit thicker. As you can see, it's pretty thin. I'm wondering if the other Halo line, like the McFarlane line, rifles measure. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. That's kind of a downer, but it looks good if you're just looking at it static. I don't know if I'm going to have him hold it, because again, it's kind of a bad representation, but definitely, a better deal than who's making the Halo right now. I think it's Mafex. I'm not quite sure. That or Figure Arts. And I wasn't ready to pay a couple $100. I think it's like $150 or something like that. Ridiculous. Let me know in the comments. I don't know off the top of my head. This does come with the Halo Infinite download add-on. So if you guys are getting the new Halo, I think that's only on the new Xbox. So it comes with a download. I think this was pushed out before the release. I think they were trying to do a Christmas release together, and that didn't pan out. So he does come with 3 left-hand replacements and 2 right-hand replacements. 2 just kind of static open hands. Looks like you could throw a grenade, like grenade throwing hands. See there? 2 fists. And then he has an extra left hand with, like, it looks like a hand signal or something. Or maybe it's to hold the rifle. I'm not quite sure the purpose of that. So all in all, you have 7 hands. And yeah, let's move on to the articulation. All right, for the sake of the demonstration, I'm leaving that magnum in because it was hard to put in the first place. I think the butt of the pistol is a little too thick, but I do appreciate the, the thickness of it as a gun, as the rifle is a little disappointing. So, moving on, let's see. Head goes all the way up like that. Goes all the way down like that. And of course, you can turn left and right. And there's a tiny bit of side tilt. Yeah, so it's kind of on a ball joint. Arms go out that far. It looks like it could go all the way over, but these are fused pads. I don't think I can remove them, but they flex pretty good. So that's good. Goes all the way around. There is a kind of a ball joint swivel there, as you can see. Slight butterfly, which is awesome. It's a nice little detail there. You can see it flex in and out there. And then what do we got? Kind of a double jointed elbow. As you can see, the armor kind of prevents any more motion than that, but it's a good range of motion, not taken away from that. Wrist goes all the way around, of course, and then there's a hinge. That. There's like a ball joint instead of an ab crunch on the top torso. Not a lot of movement, but enough to get a good pose. Let's see, legs go that far apart only. Kicks pretty good forward, not bad. It has that side kick motion, so it doesn't really go all the way back because of the armor. There is a kind of a double jointed knee situation, but as you can see, it's sectioned up here. So just an interesting knee joint. Kind of looks like he has 3 different legs. And then there's like a little piece of armor in there that kind of completes the look. And it goes a little bit forward like that. So there's that. There is a tiny hip swivel in there. Foot doesn't go all the way back, but there is an articulated foot. It does go forward like that. And there is a rocker, so they got a good amount of articulation on this guy. Pretty impressive. Most impressive to me, because there are parts that do feel cheap, like this part. Not overly impressed with it. This knee situation, but you can ignore it. You don't notice it as much. That's probably the cheapest feeling part, is this thing right here. The helmet, super impressive. I like that paint. It really sells it. And otherwise, there's some parts that feel cheap. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie about that. But that helmet really sells it to me. It looks awesome. There is a tiny bit of pooling around here, but not so much to complain. Well, a little bit right here. Pardon me. Yeah, not a bad little figure for 20 bucks if you can find it. Yeah, pretty impressed with it. So I hope you guys find it out there. I don't know if it's a Target exclusive, but that's the only place I've been finding them. And yeah, I guess happy hunting. All right, let's see how tall he is. He's about 7.2 inches. Quite sizable, but I think pretty in scale for a Spartan, let alone Master Chief. It's a very good size. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, not presently surprised, by this figure. Outside of some of the cheaper feeling parts, the knees are a big knock on me. That's where, where McFarlane really excelled, was kind of the little joints in between. That butterfly joint, though, kind of redeems it. Quite happy with this purchase, and I think he is a permanent fixture in my collection. Very, very cool. Well, having said that, hope you guys are doing safe during this COVID crisis. I hope this video helps you guys just to kind of unwind. I know I do it for myself. Toys are a really good escape. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think of this line, if you were able to find any, to pick up any, because as soon as I saw this guy, I had to grab it. Outside of, again, some little minor details, it's pretty awesome figure. Very heroic size in that 7-inch scale. It works for him because, he's supposed to be a big dude anyway. Okay, I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side. We'll look forward to another video. I don't know what I want to do next. I just wanted to get this in the books since I picked him up. So hopefully you guys liked it. Talk to you guys soon. See you later. Hey, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching So Otakutive, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.